Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilgus. Thanks for joining us. After multiple school lockdowns in recent weeks, Sarasota County School Board members want to refine the communication process. During a board workshop, members questioned why they were not directly informed about the school lockdowns.
ABC 7's Bobeth Yates talked to school district officials to find out the reasoning. She joins us live now from Sarasota High School with more. Bobeth?
Yes, Sarasota High was one of the locations recently impacted by the lockdown. In their situation, students had to take their things and go hide in a closet and wait for the all clear. But during that time, there was a lot of people on pins and needles waiting to find out what was going on.
As always with security, there's always room for improvement.
After multiple school lockdowns in recent weeks, Sarasota School District's security and communication is now in the spotlight.
I know that parents are anxious to get information when there is an event. We try to get that out to them as quickly as possible, but also, again, accurately.
Sarasota Schools Communication Director Scott Ferguson is referring to the lockdown that impacted Venice High, when a student called in a fake bomb threat, as well as a lockdown for Sarasota High, Alta Vista Elementary, and the Suncoast School for Innovative Studies, when a gun was stolen from a car at a nearby dealership. In a lockdown situation, no one is allowed to leave or enter the school, and in some cases, students retreat to a safe hiding place. While both of the recent lockdown situations were done as a precaution and no students were hurt, there was still a sense of heightened security. Still, parents we spoke to say they have no complaints.
Well, I'm satisfied with the thing that as soon as the lockdown was in process, the school called every parent and letting them know what was going on, and they keep updating like every hour.
It's a great process. Make me feel very comfortable to know what was going on.
I feel it went well. They did notify me by phone.
But even though parents were satisfied, school board members question why they got wind of the lockdown through secondhand information, and board members now want to refine the lockdown communication process.
We always look at these situations. We kind of debrief after a situation and get input from various people and look at the ways we can improve our communication.
Now, officials are expected to finalize any changes to their communication process with lockdowns in the coming weeks. Bobeth Yates, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Bobeth. Petland Sarasota has filed a lawsuit challenging the county's ban on selling commercially bred dogs and cats. The county confirmed the lawsuit this afternoon. It is filed last month, and it argues the rules are unconstitutional and limit sales to local breeders. The county's ordinance is designed to eliminate the local sale of animals brought in from so-called puppy mills. The lawsuit is asking to overturn the county's ordinance as inconsistent and unconstitutional.
Northport police are asking for the public's help in identifying a man accused of taking a stranger's wallet that he found on the ground at a drugstore. Police say it happened at the Walgreens store on US 41 and Sumter Boulevard in Northport. A man picked up the wallet from the ground and did not turn it in to store workers, the victim, or police. Anyone with information should contact Northport Police.
The city of Bradenton has moved another step closer to passing a 180-day moratorium on medical marijuana dispensaries. This morning, the city council voted 5-0 in favor of the moratorium. This was the first reading, so it still has to go through one more reading next month for approval. The city is looking to give themselves more time as the state of Florida figures out the laws and regulations regarding medical marijuana shops.
We just don't know these dispensing facilities, how they're going to operate, how they're going to fit in our zoning, how they're going to fit in city codes.
The second and final reading on this medical marijuana moratorium is scheduled for Wednesday, December 14th at City Hall in Bradenton.
While the state's Diverging Diamond project comes closer to completion on University Parkway, the Suncoast will see more work on I-75 interchanges in the near future. Both are in Manatee County. Construction on the State Road 64 interchange is expected to begin next summer, and the State Road 70 project will start after the Diverging Diamond project is complete. Both will be widened in an attempt to alleviate some congestion as Manatee County continues to grow.
They'll be able to get between the interchanges, they'll be able to travel more efficiently, more quicker, especially if they want to go from University to State Road 70 or University to State Road 64. They'll have a dedicated lane to get on and off the interstate.
Both projects combined will cost about $160 million.
And now for a check on our weather, something we can all enjoy, I think.
Yeah, here's Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan with a beautiful forecast today, Bob.
Yeah, thanks. Gorgeous weather today. I had everything to do with it, right? No, beautiful out there. Low humidity. We are looking at right now 37% humidity and north winds very light at 3 and the pressure 2996. That continues to rise very slightly. The temperature has dropped 5 degrees just in the last hour, so it is cooling down pretty quickly as the sun has set. Now, the cold front itself that brought us this cooler and drier air is now well to the east and continue to push away. Lots of sunshine as high pressure builds in from the west, and looks like we will see low temperatures tonight, slightly below average for the most part, in the low to mid 50s inland. Look at all this dry air. This is the water vapor imagery, which shows the moisture content in the atmosphere from the mid levels all the way up, say about 20 to 30,000 feet. And you can see that just that dry air continuing to sink in our general direction, covering the entire Gulf of Mexico. Evening planner looks pretty good too. We're looking for temperatures to fall into the low 60s by 11 o'clock. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. In our series Suncoast 2037, we're looking ahead 20 years to the future of local issues and traditions, including events. Lucy McAndrew works with the Suncoast Charities for Children. She says there's always a need for change, and change can be a good thing, but the amount of change has to be modified based on growth locally. Families on the Suncoast come from different backgrounds and have different lifestyles. McAndrew says it's important to have events for everyone.
There is a need for high-end ticketed events, but you as a community should also continue to offer free events. And I think the balance between what's a ticketed event and a free event remains balanced. So there's something for everyone.
She also adds that large annual events like the Sarasota Powerboat Grand Prix will continue to be a tradition in the next 20 years, but the future will be shaped by how growth, like the Bayfront 2020 project, will affect the area.
We'll watch it all happen.
And I'm sure there'll be many more events added on.
Still to come on your Suncoast News tonight, as Donald Trump keeps a low profile in New York City, protesters against the president-elect make their voices heard.
And stricter rules for state senators, why these changes will make communication between the House much simpler.
ABC 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you weeknights at 5.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, A-N-D, services.com.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
If you have a suspicion for harboring prostate cancer, we have a way of diagnosing by using an exquisite instrument called three-dimensional color flow power Doppler ultrasound. Using this system, we can identify abnormalities within the prostate that you could otherwise never detect. The Dottoli Cancer Center is the only center in the southeastern United States which has this technology. If you have prostate cancer, we will find it.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
Come meet the artists and enjoy their creations at the Sarasota Fine Art Festival. Over 100 artists and thousands of works of contemporary art in photography, glass, sculpture, jewelry, and much more. The 4th Annual Sarasota Fine Art Festival, Saturday and Sunday, November 19th and 20th at Selby 5 Points Park in downtown Sarasota. Bring your love and appreciation of art to the Sarasota Fine Art Festival. For more information, visit ParagonArtEvents.com.
President-elect Donald Trump keeping a low profile. Right now, he's hosting big meetings inside of Trump Tower. He's looking to fill key positions in his administration and his cabinet. Vice President Joe Biden spent this afternoon sitting down with VP-elect Mike Pence to discuss the next step in the transition process. Protests have rocked the country nearly every day since Trump was elected. New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio met with Trump today to voice the protesters' concerns.
I also raised concerns about some of the messages and some of the rhetoric that for so many people have been hurtful. And I let them know that so many New Yorkers were fearful and that more had to be done to show that this country can heal, that people be respected.
The backlash is being seen on social media as well. Twitter has announced that it will begin to crack down on hate speech, which we mentioned in our earlier newscast, and has already started to suspend the accounts of some alt-right leaders.
The new rules for how the Florida Senate will operate over the next 2 years are similar to those that have been used in the past, but there are some changes. The draft slightly shores up ethics standards for the state senators and people seeking to influence them. If approved by the Senate, the amended rules would require members to undergo 4 hours of ethics training every other year instead of just 1 hour. Restrictions on lobbyists who are temporarily allowed on the Senate floor would also be tightened to curtail attempts to influence senators. Incoming Senate President Joe Negron is confident about the chamber's ability to work with the House this year.
All of the concepts that the different chambers are talking about with regard to the rules will all work out, over the next several weeks.
The Senate's approach is far less sweeping than the House's planned rule changes, which will bar lobbyists from texting lawmakers during committee meetings or floor sessions. They also require lobbyists to disclose specific issues that they're working on and ban House members from flying on planes provided by lobbyists or their clients.
Bob will be back with your full weather forecast.
Selling your home? Insist on a 3D showcase tour from Gulf Shores Realty. Virtual tours are flat and boring and look more like a slideshow than a tour. A 3D tour from Gulf Shores Realty is like actually walking through the home without the drive. Get instant access to your next home from any device. Multiple views give homebuyers a perspective like no other. For a limited time, mention ABC7 and Gulf Shores Realty will provide a complimentary 3D tour with your new listing.
You only have one life. Are you gambling with it? 1 in 3 adults have high blood pressure. Not knowing your numbers could cause you to lose, big time. Luckily, you can turn the odds in your favor by getting your blood pressure checked today. Don't leave your health to chance. Learn more at heart.org/HPB.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Alex Karras Lincoln's holiday sales event is here. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKC Sports Utility for $269 per month or a 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We are proud to introduce the newest addition to the Lincoln lineup, the all-new 2017 Lincoln Continental. We have a great selection and ready for immediate delivery. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury. Winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Sun Coast since 1978. We're located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
Christmas Traditions by LuxArt Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by LuxArt Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter mile north of University Parkway.
Hi,
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Chilly this morning, but just, I mean, one of those days you just want to get outside and do something.
Yeah, we were out there this morning with Captain Johnny and his granddaughter, who's going off to overseas for the Air Force. That's right. She's 18 years old, and she got through basic training. We'll talk more about that again. We are a beautiful day out there, a little bit bumpy at times offshore. The Kings are back, by the way. Van Way's a webcam showing lots of clear skies today, hardly any clouds to be found, and we are looking at generally fair skies overnight. No problems. A beautiful sunset tonight. And looks as though we will see skies stay clear overnight and tomorrow, too. And Norm getting this picture of the moon. It was nearly full, but it was causing some high tides around town this morning. As a result of that, tides running about a foot, almost a foot above average, really. And look at this interesting shot. This is Irene getting this photo from Facebook. You can see the sun going down right there by that lamp post. And looks like the sun is actually the light, but it is, but it's going down there, moving away. Evening forecast looks good. Well, mostly fair skies up until 11 o'clock, 63 for a temperature by 11. Temperatures are already starting to fall pretty quickly after highs today were in the upper 70s, now down to 73 degrees. Dew point, that's what's so nice, 45 degrees right now. That makes the humidity feel very low, 37%. Winds are out of the north, light at 3, so the winds have come down a bit, and that will be the case tomorrow. 81 degrees the high, above average. 79 is our normal, and 57 was the morning low. It was on the cooler side. And we'll see low temperatures tomorrow morning, again in the mid-50s for the most part. No rainfall to report at the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport. Temperatures for lows will be into the mid-50s. Northport at 54, 56 in Inglewood, Rotunda 59. Mayaca City 53 degrees, Sarasota right around 57, and 57 as well. In Bradenton Parish a bit cooler, Anna Maria a bit warmer near the water at 59 degrees to start the morning off on Thursday. Thursday's forecast looks good. A beautiful day again. Lots of sunshine. Not as breezy. We'll have sunshine with high temperatures a little bit above average. And that is going to change, though, on Sunday as a cold front works its way through. The water vapor imagery showing very dry air continuing to funnel in from the north and northwest. It covers the entire Gulf of Mexico. Well, in the tropics, Southwest Caribbean, we still have a couple of weeks left before the official end of hurricane season. And there's several clusters of storms around the area of low pressure, which is trying to develop here. And the Hurricane Center gives it an 80% chance of developing into a tropical depression or tropical storm over the upcoming 5 days. 30% chance of that happening over the next 2 days. So we'll watch it. Right now, the forecast model is not really showing much movement if it were to develop at all. The next several days staying right there in the Southwest Caribbean, eventually starting to take off to the north and northeast in time. Well, the national picture showing the future forecast for us. Big area of high pressure will keep us in the clear skies over all of the southeast and throughout Florida. Here comes the storm system, though, bringing snow into the central and northern Rockies over the next couple of days. And that tracks off through parts of the Dakotas into Minnesota and eventually in the upper peninsula of Michigan. The associated cold front is the one that's going to chill us out, as this will draw in some very chilly air and push it in our direction. But you'll notice that front really weakens and no rain really anticipated with it as it makes its way through the Suncoast. Now, as far as temperatures go right now, 51 in Buffalo, Boston at 52, Indianapolis at 53 degrees, and warm in Denver, 75, and they're going to be getting some snow there in the next 24 hours. For boaters, it shapes up like this. Seas running right around 2 feet. A light chop on the bays and inland waters. The water temperature down at 73, and the beaches will see a high near 78. Tides upcoming, the next low tide at 7:07, and a high tide will be at 12:37. Tonight, slightly below average, mostly fair, cool, and then for tomorrow, looks good, not as windy, 79 your high, and the extended forecast does shape up to be pretty nice, in fact, gorgeous through Saturday. Cooler and breezy on Sunday with high temperatures in the upper 60s, slightly below the average. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. Some distinguished panelists, including one of our own, entertained hundreds over lunch today. The Pines of Sarasota held its annual Wit and Wisdom of Aging fundraiser. Hundreds of people filled the ballroom at Michael's on East. The foundation president says this is the senior care facility's only fundraiser of the year and an opportunity to spread the word about all they are doing on their campus at North Orange Avenue.
It allows us to share all the good work and the good history and all that we're doing for our residents here at Pines of Sarasota.
And 2 members of the ABC7 team were involved in today's event. Linda Carson was one of the 3 panelists talking about the wit and wisdom of aging, and Ray Collins served as moderator of this lively discussion.
Hi, I'm Linda Carson. Coming up, we'll tell you how you can get the best seat in the house for the Inglewood boat races.
Tonight, Donald Trump now receiving presidential briefings. Who will serve in his cabinet? We have new clues and new questions about the Trump family business. As the transition of power continues, this is Where America Turns. ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir.
Annual wellness visits are important for healthy living. When you schedule your yearly exam, MCR Health Services is here for you.
With over 25 healthcare centers featuring multiple services and 8 pharmacies, we are here for you. Call or click today.
So many possibilities worth exploring. Minnesota Flooring.
And for a limited time, Minnesota Flooring is offering you unbelievable pricing on tile and laminate. Porcelain tile only $1.59. Ceramic tile 99 cents. And 16 by 16 tile $1.19. Laminate flooring is only 99 cents. But these prices won't last. Don't miss out on these great deals. Hurry into Minnesota Flooring today.
They say good things come to those that wait. Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little Sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
They took that stress and that tension when I was particularly feeling very bad after that nasty car accident, and it was such a relief to know that I didn't have to bear that burden alone, that I had help.
Our goal is to not just get a satisfactory settlement on their case. We want them up on their feet, happy again. They've gotten their life back.
Gold fever has once again swept the nation. And everyone is rushing to Florida to strike it doubly rich. Introducing the $5 million Gold Rush Doubler. We're doubling cash prizes for over $752 million in payouts. And 36 prizes from $1 million to $5 million. The Florida Gold Rush is on. The Florida Lottery, just imagine.
This is a big, busy weekend in Englewood. The national and world offshore powerboat races are being held just off Englewood Beach.
ABC 7's Linda Carson has more in the spotlight. Linda.
Well, the great thing about these races, the race course is just about 150 to 300 yards off the public beach, and you'll actually be able to see the boats for the entire race, which rarely happens at events like this. The Englewood Waterfest kicks off Friday night with a block party.
That'll happen on Dearborn Street, and we'll probably have about 40 boats down there. And what they do is they come down on Dearborn Street, and they just stop in the middle of the street, and everybody can just walk up and down. This is a friendly group, the OPA group, and they will sign autographs, take pictures.
Then on Saturday, the races begin.
The Nationals will be on Saturday. That'll be an accumulation of all the points that the boats have earned throughout the year, including the race on Saturday. On Sunday will be the Worlds, and that will be the accumulation of all the points that they earned Saturday and Sunday.
Two Suncoast brothers are competing.
So we have a 29-foot Warlock with a 500 horsepower fuel-injected motor and Bravo 1 out drive. And in our class, we have a 75-mile-an-hour speed limit.
There may be about 20 boats in their race.
We all line up, and it's supposed to be a straight line. And then we just got to watch the pace boat until they drop the green flag, and then it's off.
They're making a big change for this race.
We actually switch seats. I'm typically the driver, and he's typically the throttleman.
For this race, because it's a hometown race, we figured let's switch seats. Let's see what happens.
The best place to watch the races, right here on Inglewood Beach. The beach parking lot will become Race Village and the dry pits. Every one of the 40 to 50 powerboats will be parked right here. The action starts at 9 a.m. on both days.
We're going to have jetpacks out there. They're going to be doing demos for us for an hour and a half. And then from there, we're going to jump right into the boat races at noon.
The dry pits will also be open during the races.
There will be a lot of people coming in, meet and greet the race teams in between the racing. We're going to have food vendors, specialty vendors, and also live music on the stage. Tommy C. and Judy Love will be here on Saturday night. Sunday night will be band Echo Matrix.
The Waterfest has a huge impact on Inglewood's economy.
Last year, we generated over $2.5 million in impact.
And ABC7 is proud to be a sponsor of the Inglewood Waterfest. We'll be there for the entire weekend, so come by our booth and say hello. I know I'm going to be there Friday from 1 to 3. That's going to be so exciting.
Scott will, I think, be there Saturday. I'll be there Sunday. Bob will be there basically the entire weekend.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
If you can't make it down there, we will also be live on
That's right.
Sunday.
Sunday, absolutely.
Yeah.
The races start on Saturday and Sunday. The Nationals on Saturday, you know, they were canceled up in Ocean City, Maryland because of Matthew. That's right. And then last year, the year before that, they were canceled because of Joaquin, and they had him here. So kind of a beneficiary, Inglewood, having the Nationals and the World Championships right
No
here.
weather issues at all.
No, not, well, it could be a little rough seas on Sunday, but no rain.
Could make the
No
races
tropicals.
interesting.
That's right.
Right. Yeah, that's the good part.
Thank you so much for joining us. World News Tonight with David Muir is next.
At Sunset Subaru in Sarasota, you'll always get the most for your money. More years, more miles, more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. And right now, you can lease the most award-winning small SUV on the planet. A new 2017 Subaru Forester for just $209 a month. Or get 0% financing, complimentary maintenance included at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WinGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WinGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
Being the caregiver for my husband is truly a blessing, but sometimes it's easy to lose a part of myself. To be my best, for him and for me, it's important to have time to be able to recharge. When I called Tidewell Hospice, they gave me the chance to do just that. They helped me find the time to care for myself, all the while with the peace of mind of knowing my husband is in the very best hands. Tidewell Hospice, it's more than you think.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Come meet the artists and enjoy their creations at the Sarasota Fine Art Festival. Over 100 artists and thousands of works of contemporary art in photography, glass, sculpture, jewelry, and much more. The 4th Annual Sarasota Fine Art Festival. Saturday and Sunday, November 19th and 20th at Selby Five Points Park in downtown Sarasota. Bring your love and appreciation of art to the Sarasota Fine Art Festival. For more information, visit ParagonArtEvents.com.
Why wait until the turkey has left you feeling tired? The Black Friday sales event has already started at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Ram trucks are built tough enough to help you conquer whatever the day may throw your way with all the technology and comfort you'd find in a luxury vehicle. Right now, get over 20% off. That's up to $15,000 off a new Ram 1500. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.